Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. There's been a murder, well, two actually, but we know who did this one. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Hell no, someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me. You're just not accepting that? I guess we can speak with everyone, so I guess I will. Oh, actually, there's the silver lining in Sayaka being dead is that I don't have to do that stupid French accent anymore. Ah, that was annoying. Oh, I thought this was the ball. It's not the ball. Okay, let's start with you. No. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. What if he did it? Well, if he did it, then he just destroyed the evidence and then we know he did it. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you. Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Hey, can I speak with you now? We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear. Come on, man, let me out of here, come on, someone let me out. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed, restarting now. Please wait a moment. Someone got right in front of us, they... She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Or maybe she did it. So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. That you was in my room? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Huh? She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't, no. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you going to kill me next? Well, it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true, we may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with bloods. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out, but there's blood right here. Well, whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet, you have to hear me out. But it was pointless, everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will. Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair. Bzz, bzz. Poison gas. Cough, cough. Turn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Oh, investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. Okay, so during night. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Probably defensive wounds, maybe? Oh, a fracture. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Okay, Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay, victim blah blah blah, time of death 1:30 AM. Makoto's room, death took place in the bathroom. Yeah, okay. Nothing new here. Okay, so I believe it may be possible for us to mess this up. Okay, let's see. Let's speak with these. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Ah, no way! I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Okay, so first place we should probably head to is our room. Anyone here? No. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. True. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay, we've checked this out before. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right! We have to trade keys! Never mind, I still have to do her voice. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay, what else? So we can now properly investigate, huh? Okay, display stand. Okay, it doesn't trigger anything. Can I check the door? Did they force the door open? I guess not. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. Oh, so Sayaka used this to defend against the knife that was used in the attack. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it, so it was used for defense. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Damn it, Makoto, stop repeating the same things over and over. Okay, replica swords, using the attack somehow, and plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is missing a lot of its coating. So whoever used the sword has their hands coated in gold. I remember the coating sticks to you, even if you just touch it a little bit. Okay. Is this anything? Okay, way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. You ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then? Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
So yeah.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Okay, toolkit has been added. Not sure why this is relevant. She was stabbed, not well, I haven't actually looked at the weapon yet, but it looked like a knife. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Surveillance camera, blah 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 blah. What else? Did I check this? I did check the stands. Speak with Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Oi.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your leads. I see.
So yeah.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Okay, scratch it. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. We got evidence of a struggle. I think we got everything. Wait, there's something here? No, it was just... It's the door. Okay. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But... What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you lose a contact or something? Dude, come on! I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Someone used the clean roller thing to clean it? Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Okay, let's head into the bathroom. The bathroom! And on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. Is that the number 37? Down by her left, well, her left arm? I guess the arm on the right from our perspective. Kinda looks like it. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Yeah, definitely something. Oh, there's something else behind. It's not just 37. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? What does it mean? 11037. Looks like some sort of combination, but to what? But it sounds odd. If someone were to die, well, one would assume, well, I'm assuming from watching many detective shows, I am assuming they meant to implicate the killer, to accuse their killer. What does this do? 11037, is it a code? No, why would she write in codes? Makes no sense. And the weapon was in fact a knife. So if it was a knife, then the sword must have been used defensively, right? Very curious indeed. What, so that's it? You say nothing else? What does this mean? Oh no, not this. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Oh, there's some gold paint there. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sorta glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Well, she wrote it. She wrote the numbers. The palms of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Okay, Sayaka's wrist has been added. The stab wound is in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wounds. Can I check the number again? Can you connect? Can you put 2 and 2 together now, please? No, he can't. Is this it? Oh, hello. The water for the showers gets turned off at night time. Nothing else here. Alright, alright. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. Oh, are they reversed or something? If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Oh, bathroom door frame. Not exactly sure on the significance of this yet. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? Yes? The doorknob what? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? A screwdriver, yeah, so someone has a screwdriver. It means someone opened their toolkit. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar. or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thoughts. So what this means is that Sayaka locked herself in the bathroom. The killer didn't know the door didn't lock, so they tried to unlock it. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Is she the ultimate detective or something? Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears that up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, we've investigated our room. Let's see here. Truth bullets. What about... What did Kyoko say? It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. So what does that mean? So she wrote it with her left index finger. So let's see, if I was leaning against the wall, I would start writing bottom to top. Oh crap! It says Leon! If you look at it upside down, Leon. It's not a number. You can clearly see the writing between the two ones, the diagonal to make the N. Leon did it. Leon did it. Okay, case closed. Case closed. I guess we'll have to investigate everything. I mean, we already know it, but we'll have to convince everyone else, right? Okay. So anyways, that's all the time we have for now, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Danganronpa, and as usual, don't miss the next episode, because I won't. I will see you all next time.